Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with today's load prompt and another Elvis challenge. The load prompt is based on the game Hungry Hungry Hippos. So we're to document or scrap about a, a big meal, I guess. And because it's a loud game, apparently, we're supposed to use something loud on our pages. That's not a problem for me, usually. I have this really beautiful, but kind of loud paper, and it doesn't lend itself to fussy cutting particularly. That's kind of what I thought I would do with it, but there are too many overlaps for that to work well. So I thought I'd use it as my background, oddly enough. And then to tame it, actually, I'll tell you kind of the ideas that I had. I thought I'd cut a strip of it and have it down the side of a white piece of paper and have my photos lined up and then have some journaling out beside each photo. But my journaling is kind of, first James gave me some roses, then we went to give Ava her gift, then we went to the restaurant and everybody had forgotten that they serve very generous family style portions at Buca de Beppo, so we had way too much food, and Katie and James had leftovers for the rest of the week. Didn't think that would be particularly interesting on the front of my page. I thought I could tell that story some other way. So the next idea I had was to cut a circle or a heart in the middle of this paper and have it on white and arrange the photos somehow there. And when I thought of that, I thought, well, that's kind of a lot of trouble. Why don't I just build a grid? A grid is always a good way to kind of corral in. My photos are kind of different sizes and they're not particularly great photos. So I kind of decided to do that. And what I'm going to build my grid from are these pieces of this black and white polka dot paper, and I'm going to build the squares pretty close together, and you'll see how that turns out. And I did a little bit of journaling that I will hide. I cut this tab top using one of Bramble Fox's new templates that I just traced around and then cut, so that was kind of cool. I just got it in the mail yesterday and thought I would use it today. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Let's see, why not right now? You get this, which is the torn edge, and you get this tab right here that could go on a long piece. And then you get this tab, which this is the one that I used, and then it's a different shaped kind of just plain tab. And then there's another tab and another tab. So you get several different contours, I guess. And they sent a neat little wire to kind of a screw-in wire, really nice wire to secure it with. Okay, so let's start building the grid. I've got foam behind these squares. I'm going to kind of eyeball the center. I want the squares to be fairly close together without a whole lot of and this one's going to be a pocket for that journaling. I think that's probably close enough. Let me get that right there. I actually should measure. This should be about 2.5, and look at there, it's 2.5. And this should be 2.5, and it's not quite. So let me kind of go up a little tiny bit, and then I'll space all the rest of them off of that one. There. And I'm going to let the paper do a lot of the talking on here. I'm not going to do a whole lot of embellishing. And I know that's shocking. Um, I love the paper, and I love that it's roses, and I love that one of my photos is of the very unusual vase of roses that James got me for Valentine's Day. Oh, the Elvis crop is to crop a holiday, any holiday. So mine, of course, is Valentine's Day. So into there pops my journaling, and you can kind of see that it's journaling because the first line shows. I cut it so that that would happen. And I have the 3 different color hearts to kind of represent James's 3 girls that got he got gifts for. These are that's my roses. It's a long, tall, vertical columnar vase, and the roses are arranged so that some of the stems, these stems are long and they get shorter as they go down, and then they're bound together, and there's a compartment that holds the water, and there's, I don't know, it's just unusual, and it's beautiful, and I love it. So I'm going to put that kind of right there, and then that allows me an opportunity to embellish that page. I've got this photo of us at the restaurant, and James wanted to get our photo with some of the wall hangings. They have all those at Buca di Beppo. They have all those Italian wall hangings, photos, Italian movie stars and singers and just ordinary people. I have a Bramble Fox title that's perfect for the load prompt part of this. It's called Good Eats, and I'm putting it on the same row with the photo of us at the restaurant. We don't have a photo of the actual food, but the story tells the journaling tells that story. Okay, I have this chipboard element that says love. I'm going to kind of put it right there. It's nice and glittery and sort of loud, so that kind of works, doesn't it? And then I have these hearts that are kind of subdued in color. They are also from Bramble Fox. I love the kind of puffy look they have. I didn't want to use this one on the green side, so I'm going to use it on the pale, kind of grayish white side. So just do that. I have a ladybug to put here by Katybug. Kind of right on there, and that has some foam behind it, so it's lifted up a little bit. And this squirrel over here by Baby Squirrel, Ava. And it'll go right there. And that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this page. And it's still, because of that paper, it still looks busy and decorated, I think. So fast page and lots of color, but not a lot of no fussy cutting involved. Well, I guess I kind of fussy cut this vase photo. I kind of love this. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And thank you, Sharon, for that piece of paper. It's great.